Y'all don't know too much about what's going on, but like, don't get who steal my sauce confused with me stealing their sauce.
Hey, my Gemini not gonna get the best of me in this situation. See, ain't say no fluky shit. That's my dog. It means such gonna happen. You feel me?
All right, guys, there's like this cold beef going on right now, and it's between Lucki and Veeze. And I've seen that a lot of Lucki fans know this. They definitely know this. And all the Veeze fans know this. But because they're not really naming each other, it's kind of being swept under the rug. So I kind of wanted to explain where this came from, at least where we first saw it, the responses, you know, the little back and forth, the fan reaction, and then where I think this is coming from. All right, so it started off when fans noticed that Lucki and Veeze weren't following each other. And I guess they checked it because Veeze tweeted something. These rap guys be hating on me. I'm trying to stop from spazzing out. Now, if you follow Veeze, he like anonymously or like subtweets people all the time. It's very hard to tell. Like he be saying shit like this all the time. You know what I mean? But this time, because Lucki and Veeze both unfollowed each other, they're like, oh my God, they're definitely beefing, right? Someone said, this is my 9/11. No, this can't be. Yeah, basically everyone was really, really sad. All right. However, after all of that, you know, Lucki reaffirmed that no, we're actually still on good terms despite all these rumors. You know, they still hadn't followed each other. Someone said, is you and Veeze cool or what? He said, thicker than blood. That's my slime. Y'all tripping. All right. Then Lucki posted a video where he said this.
Hey, my Gemini not gonna get the best of me in this situation. See, ain't say no fluky shit. That's my dog. It means such gonna happen. You feel me? Cause we human, but that's my dog. It'll never how y'all wanted to get. That's my.
So he basically said, you know, everyone has little spats with their bros, but we're still cool. Cause I know like this isn't. It just confirmed that it wasn't anything crazy. It was just enough for them to have like this little falling out, but it wasn't enough for them to lose love with each other. If that makes sense. However, right after Lucki said that, Veeze tweeted dub, as in no. All right. Veeze then went on his Instagram live and kind of said,
I ain't gonna lie, nah, I'm starting to feel like y'all confused or y'all don't know too much about what's going on, but like, don't get who steal my sauce confused with me stealing their sauce. I don't do that. I don't steal nigga shit, bro. I always one of them that got, you know what I'm saying? Copy, never cover though.
This, which the way I see it, he just accusing Lucki of stealing shit, all right? So that's pretty much the whole situation. I might have left out a couple details. For example, one of Lucki's OG cool producers, Pluto Nash, said, how you gonna sneak to someone who changed your life? That was kind of controversial. He deleted that since then. But anyways, I'm gonna go over the reactions from people, and then I'm gonna go over both Lucki and Veeze's, let's just say, internet history a little bit to see where this could be coming from and try and decipher what this beef could be about. Anyway, someone said, Lucki and Veeze beefing like your parents getting a divorce. I don't actually think they beefing until one of them said it, though. Yeah, they're definitely beefing. This was 10 days ago. What do you mean they beefing? Me playing Whole World Slat, GTA, Twin Flow, Broke Phone, all back to back. This can't be Veeze and Lucki. Now, I will say one thing about this. You know, Veeze and Lucki aren't like this dynamic duo that, you know, they're just going back and forth, dropping. They got songs, but they're not like, from my point of view, it just seemed like they were really cool up until now. All right. But yeah, it's definitely still devastating for fans. And I mean, when people thought they were cool, again, for a second, when Lucki tweeted that, they were really happy, you know? And if you're confused what he means by Cody and Thicker Than Blood, he's just calling them Mud Brothers. They've also been making music. Like there's this one Lucki, Lil Yachty, Veeze, and Lil Baby snippet, which kind of random, but sure it'd be cool. The other thing too, a lot of people pointed out, Lucki fans, is that Lucki has fallen out with a lot of people. He fell out with Uno and Fani. He fell out with Cardi. Now he fell out with Veeze. My goat is the common denominator. He fell out. I mean, he had that beef with Destroy Lonely. You know what I mean? Someone said he only had 2 drugs. Now he can't read the room. He lost his mind. Addiction ruining all his relationships. Oh, he also fell out with Baby Smooth. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like Lucki might be the problem here, but who knows? Anyways, let's try and figure out what actually happened or what probably happened, because you know we can at least get an idea. And the reason why it's so hard is, you know, new Veeze tweet following Lucki to saying they're cool. He said dub, meaning we're not cool. And top comment was, People love to speak in code instead of just keeping it between themselves. Grown ass men. Someone said, what does this even mean? Victory Royale. All right, so first I want to go through Veeze's tweets, all right? Now, this was the tweet that started everything. These rap guys be hating on me. I'm trying to stop from spazzing out. Now, right underneath that, he said, I'm quoting a Rilo bar, as in Rilo Rodriguez, who was previously signed to Lil Baby under 4 PF. Please stop making shit up. Thank y'all. Love y'all. But before that, he said, I ain't never been jealous. I was proud of people when I had $0. So tired of the fake love. God, please help your son. Lucki has a son. I'm just coming up with anything right here, right? Of course, then he said the dub bar, right, on the 24th. Then after Lucki made that video, Veeze kept tweeting, shout out the real bros. I never have another fake friend. And I said what I said, don't at me. Then he said, I be sitting back like, damn, their main girls be ran through. If you know Lucki's history, forget her name, with that one girl, it's kind of like a thing between, in like the Lucki community, that she's ran through, but he still loves her. Like there's this one video of her on FaceTime with Gunna on his birthday and going crazy for him. You know what I mean? When it came to Lucki, he kind of just stayed silent. Now, the other thing too about Veeze is he accused Lucki of like taking something from him or like stealing or, you know, using his like. So, and then he also said in that one tweet, when I do it, or when you do it, it's cool, but when I do it, it's not cool. So in other words, what happened was Lucki made something on a Lucki's been doing like, he's been hopping on like those Detroit, you know, like I'm just gonna say smooth Veeze type beats, even though it's different if you get what I'm saying, but he's been hopping on them, kind of like showing love because he writes his music, so kind of makes sense for him to drop shit like that. But Veeze hasn't really been hopping on Lucki beats, so maybe Veeze hopped on like some Lucki type shit and they started, you know, some sly shit might have been said. That's what I think. If that was the case, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, I don't know. Lucki and Veeze both have this. The reason why fans love them so much is, you know, Lucki's been around forever. And, you know, he's cool. And Veeze definitely has this more like gritty sound just because the type of beats he hops on. But lyrically, they're both very clever and they say like funny, but they also say deep shit. You know, they're able to like, I don't know. I might be breaking this down too much, but I feel like men, you know, you don't want to hear you don't want to hear a bar or some lyrics where it's just so direct and it's a deep cut, because then you just feel like it's corny. Does that make sense? It comes off way smoother when it's talking about some real life shit, but it's funny, or you add something in, you know, and you say it in a certain way. That's what Veeze and Lucki are really good at doing. That's why so many people relate to them and just really with their music. And that's why I feel like when they make songs together, they have that synergy. To me, this sounds like some creative stuff, and then all the personal they said was just personal. It also sounds to me like Lucki doesn't think this is a big deal, but clearly Veeze does. And clearly none of them are gonna like, they don't want to like make up over it. But yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. There's also this one Lucki and Lil Yachty snippet where they're rapping on a jerk beat. Just kind of funny. I don't know. And it also like reminded a lot of people that one tweet Lucki tweeted where he said, you know someone finished when they start rapping on yeet beats, like bruh, let the kids have something. And jerk beats are like the new yeet beats, as in rage beats, where it's just like, I don't know, it's easy to hop on them, people just with it. And that tweet was back when Lucki was beefing with Uno and Fani. So now Lucki they're just saying like, you're being a hypocrite, and they're just playing with them a little bit, which I also thought was funny. Another thing I also wanted to say that I didn't say was, they'll both be fine, you know, both of them respectively. Obviously, Lucki is way more up. Just kind of like a unfortunate thing. And it definitely does, like, I don't know. Like, Lucki's had a lot of beefs. I'm not gonna lie, like, he's had quite a bit. So, he's got kind of is a sign, you know? That's all I'm gonna say. There was one last thing I want to say. The other thing, too, is if you go on a lot of these posts, like, Sad Part made a post. I think he made a video. He made a video, too. And you can actually see the comments and stuff, and they're like, bro, you made this over nothing, you did this, that. So a lot of Lucki fans and Veeze fans, they're unable to accept that this isn't a real beef that's actually happening. They're more like, man, it's just, no, they're not talking about, no, it's something crazy, you know? So yeah. Also, if you look at the top comment, they said underground rap channels have the dweebiest commentators. And I'm not gonna lie, Sad Part isn't really a dweeb, so I guess I'm more of a dweeb. But yeah, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Peace and take care, all right?